sick. Wild handle, bro. Oh, man, just our luck. Relax and watch me. You in on probation. I'm out.
You know, Vic, I feel a little upset these days. Maybe I should see a doctor, or maybe I just have a craving. It's called Need for Speed.
You need
Need for Speed.
You need some speed.
Is back,
Yes.
my friend. This franchise has been around for 1,000 years.
Right away, the first thing that you're going to notice is they've got first-person cutscenes with live-action video and actors, and so we as game reviewers have to review these actors and these performers.
You're an actor. How do you feel about this?
I feel bad for them because I don't think the actors do a particularly bad job. I just think that they're given an incredibly arduous task of talking directly to the camera.
It's not a win-win, it's a lose-lose.
Yes, and it makes you question what you're doing in these people's garages and in their lives and why they're always calling you and always leaving messages for you when you just want to race. You just want to get into the racing of the game.
It's kind of always been this way with all racing games.
Yes.
Sometimes they try to, strong-arm some kind of story in there, and there's a guy who's hungry and he has a junky car, but then he gets another car and then he meets these people.
That's you.
And it's the same story I've been through before. And, I've seen Need for Speed, and I've seen all these franchises of this ilk kind of do similar things.
Yeah.
And everybody you're hanging out with, apparently all the people who drive these cars, complete jerks. Well, I don't want to meet these people. Just get me behind the wheel and let me race. Let me be one with my car.
It does get exciting when you're getting chased by cops and when you're trying to...
Just like in Rivals.
You know what? Yeah, totally. And it is fun when you're racing with the other AI sort of opponents, and there's also lots of online integration. You'll see leaderboard stuff all over the screen. The screens are a little bit crazy, actually, a little bit too cluttered, but there's lots of that sort of permanent be in the Need for Speed network kind of data coming at you all the time, which is awesome because you really want to beat all your friends, and you do get into online races.
I'm going to beat you.
I know, it's fun, right?
I will beat you. I'm good.
But I don't know, they made kind of a cheeseball game here with all this video stuff, and I also feel like it's not cool that you can't play as a female character in this, that all the story is around a male character who's an avatar, a faceless avatar who doesn't speak, and I feel like if they had made the character male, they should have let him speak and be an actual character, and that would have made it easier on all the other actors and make it easier on us to kind of believe this stuff rather than it being this gimmicky, cheesy, everybody's kind of uncomfortable, but they're trying to grit through it kind of experience.
Just two more quick complaints. I didn't feel like the world itself, it's just a fictional land called Ventura, had any real identity. There were no parts of it that really stood out.
Yo, stranger. If you don't know who this is by now, you're dead to me. Kidding. You gonna show up or what? Be nice if you did. So, see you soon?
The other thing that bothered me, though, is the way that people keep contacting you in the middle of races. I struggle with my phone. I really am adamant about not putting it on the table when we eat and stuff like that. Vic always ignores me, so does Marissa. But in the middle of races, people, they're calling me, and it's just like, zzz.
Oh, yeah, in the middle of being chased by a cop.
Why are you calling me right now? Not now, Manu. I don't want to hear about your drift challenge on the far side of town.
Well,
save it, man.
And that's the weird thing, too, is you just meet these people, and they just don't leave you alone.
They don't
just
leave
show
you
up,
alone.
you go to this garage, everybody's so cool and talking about their bays, and then they don't let up
Don't
for
you
5
have
seconds.
lives, Manu?
Yes, go home.
And Cheryl, you too, and that other one that makes your car?
Robin and Amy and Spike.
BJ.
All right. What are you going to give the new Need for Speed?
Despite all my complaints, 7 out of 10, Vic.
Yeah, it gets a 7.5 from me. It's still fun at its core.